Greetings, YouTube. Mark FX here. Welcome back to another attempt at a live stream. So I'd like to give a moment of silence for my MacBook Pro, 2011 MacBook Pro. It no longer can handle the internet. So, the last live stream was a disaster. So I'm doing it again. Just to talk to you about alcohol activated palettes and an alternative to that. Yeah, so start out with my first palette, alcohol activated palette, which is pigment, usually cellulose or some kind of binder, and you use alcohol to reactivate the colors, the pigment, and it acts like a watercolor because you're utilizing washes. It's not opaque. I mean, look at the wells. There's not that much color in the wells. This is the Stay Color palette, the WM Creations, Matthew Mungle, award-winning makeup artist. This was my first palette, the full color, and characters soon after. These are newer. They've been sitting around for a while. I have been inactive with the makeup or anything related to it, effects related. It's been a few years, so I'm quite rusty. That was another reason why I was doing this, for practice. And yeah, it's been sitting around so much that the pigment comes right out of the well. It's all good. I mean, by the looks of it, it looks pretty grungy and dirty, but it's just all color. Using 99% alcohol to activate. You can use 91. It's the character. Flesh tones. Yeah. Let me. So you're wondering what the hell is up with the wells? Well, this is the original. See, I stopped spraying. Okay, this is how I activate the pigment. I would use the spray bottle here with that 99% out, and I would spray into the well, and then take the brush and get it out that way. But eventually, you do that so many times that it just melts the plastic, the wells themselves. This is the plastic for the Stay Color palettes. This is a Stay Color palette. This is the other half. There's two a full color palette. The full color and then the character, that's right. This is the full. I have two sets of these. I'm going to put them together. These are the same. But yeah, let's see where the alcohol would get underneath, it'd melt the plastic, and it just warp the wells. It's still usable, but yeah. So I no longer do that. I don't spray into the wells colored pigment. I utilized that, get the brush, dip it into the pigment. Now, there's a variety of AA makeup on the market. This is just one of them. I have probably the most well-known one would be PPI Illustrator palettes, and they got a slew of palettes now. A slew. And here it is. This is Skin Illustrator. This is probably the most well-known. PPI Premiere Products Incorporated. Make a lot of good stuff. They have a tooth lacquer, but it's essentially I guess a formulated for in your mouth kind of thing, but they have blood palettes like this, or little flesh tone palettes. It's pretty cool. That's right. Show you. That's another. I'll show you that later. Yeah, this is probably the most famous out of all the AA palettes out there. But there's so many like Real Creations. I like these guys. I like their rich color of the pigment. Use the lids as a palette, as you can see. You can tell it's all washes. It's not opaque enough. You can't use this for foundation, full coverage. This is for touch-up, for change of complexion, detail. The airbrush, they have airbrush versions. Most of these companies have airbrush versions, liquid versions. That, yeah, you could probably do coverage with an airbrush, but these palettes are obviously for brush, bristle brush. What else can I show you of those? Yeah, there's under the each company that has like multiple. This is Real Creations too. Yeah, it looks grungy, but it's all good. It's all clean. This is all good too. It's pretty disgusting, but you can lift all these colors up. Let me see. There we are. This is another Skin Illustrator palette. It's a zombie. Trudeau. And we got a good one here. Get the Greg Canham Real Creations. Rest in peace, Greg. Stuff. Yeah, so now I just recently got something new on the market. I guess you could say market. I don't know. Sorry, my kit's right off camera. I'm trying to pack all my crap back up. I have to go through my kit and Need to get rid of the box. I'm using a machinist toolbox, and it is extremely heavy. Even without all the items in it, it's just too much. I want to get a soft case. Anyways, one of these days I'll probably go through the make a video of it, maybe. Here's the other half of the character palette. See, I bought 2 of these. That's brand new. I didn't even use any of this. WM Creations. This back to crap. What was that? Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, something new on the market here. If I say that. What is? I guess. Whatever. All right. This is Narrative Cosmetics, and what it is, it's a cream palette. Sorry. Narrative Cosmetics. It's a cream palette, but it dries like an AA palette. Did it the other night. Do I want to waste any of this? Yeah, let's do it for an example here. Let's do here's a palette. I need a palette. Speaking of palettes, I used to use this acrylic as a palette. As you can see, it's well worn out and used. It's the only downfall with using this acrylic for a palette. It's especially if you use acetone. Anyways, we are going to, what am I going to do? Bruise or something? So I'm going to do a little bit. Now, it has a shelf life, supposedly. It'll dry out. You can still use it as a palette. So, I should turn this deep right here. Yeah, right. Okay. So, too much red. Way too much red. Let's see. Yeah, I told you I was a little rusty. So demonstration purposes. Let's do Okay. This is the 12 color Death Effects Cream Palette. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Twilight Zone. Okay. So, this is narrative cosmetic. It is. Smudge proof. Might take a little bit more time to dry, but that's narrative cosmetics. It's not bad. It came off a little bit. I think it was still wet. Did it the other night, and yeah, it works. So that is narrative cosmetics. So this is an alternative to the AA palette. It's pretty interesting stuff. I like it. Let's keep it sealed in this bag. Keep it fresh. And the other alternative would be Michael Davy's Silly Color. It's an acrylic medium. You could use this for silicone gel appliances, for use with rubber mask grease paint, for use with AGPC, which is Michael Davy's own color. It's a Silly Color product. That's exactly what it is. Oh no, sorry. It's not a Silly Color product. This is... Wow. I just got off work. Please forgive me. Alright, so, and it could use as a sealer. I used to use this as a sealer. Do 50-50 with 99% alcohol. Have a pump spray bottle and mix it up, and it works. An aerosol spray pump works really good. Yeah, it's set up. It's good. Anyways, Silly Color, and I want to use it with rubber mask grease paint, which is another Michael Davy little palette. Rubber mask grease. So Davy, I'll leave links. I think I left links. Yeah, I did. So I want to use silly color. What you do is you dole out your normal colors. The spatula, and you put some of this silly color. We're going to do that in a little bit, but dip it into the silly color, apply it, and it's supposed to seal it like a AA, make it waterproof. So I'm going to do that, and I figured out, which I did last live stream. So I use another cream palette. This is the normal cream palette. It's Ben Nye's Ultimate Effects palette, and I'm going to utilize a silly color with this. See how well it does. I'm sure it does, because I use it as this makeup final seal, so it works well. Alright, so let's Matthew Mungle play around with the AA makeups. What else do I need to show you before I start fooling around here? Palettes. I showed you the acrylic palette. Go to the art store, get an art store items. This is just a plastic paint oil thing, mixing. Obviously, you can see it's well used. It's I think it might be mixed up. I just need to clean the shit out of this. It might be have other non-AA makeup stuff in here. I'm not sure. Can't remember. Anyways, and the ultimate palettes I like is paper palette, but I don't have any more. I used the last. Here is the palette paper. Comes in a pad. Used it all up the other night, so I'm going to utilize the acrylic. Yeah, it was I don't know. Boy, there's a lot of color missing here. This palette, I don't know if I should even bother with this one. It's well used. I like the best color I like out of this Matthew Mungle's WM Creations here. This is has to be. What can I? The beard stuff. The beard stipple. I use it for other stuff. I use it for grungy, like behind the neck, or on the neck, not behind the neck, on the neck, or dirt behind the ears, or whatever the fuck. Not behind the ears, but yeah. Anyways, I use that as a grungy thing too. And you can tell it's all gone. And it's all gone. These are the same palette. But yeah, I used up the beard stubble. Let's flesh it on. Don't have any use character. This one, maybe. I'm going to do what I did the other night, but smaller scale. So I can do a little better. Hmm. Cosmetics. Hmm. That was drying out. Oh yeah. Besides this, as you see how I'm applying using just a brush, a normal way of doing it, but here is, if you want to use spread out the color kind of thing, or semi full coverage, or you need the complexion in a bigger area, spread out color, you don't have an airbrush, use cut down chip brushes and acid brushes. Color on here and use your finger to spatter is probably the best way of utilizing these palettes, by utilizing cut down chip brushes. If you want to get like let's experiment with flesh tone. That's gone. It's all gone. So much you'll have to use on these state color palettes are well used, man. The character palette's fine. There's a lot of color using my flesh tone now. I don't feel like mixing colors to make a flesh tone. So let's utilize Real Creations. Something flesh. And the casually palette. So we're going to do the acid brush. Some complexion, some greens. Alright, what am I going to use here? Sorry, I'm doing that off camera. Yeah, right here. I think it's good enough for flash too. This color right here. Go back to narrative cosmetics. Seems to be dried out. See if it see, it's a little chunky, but it's dissolving. That was a narrative cream. That is too. And that's dried, but reactivated with alcohol. It works. Hmm. I can't see shit. Need no light on this side. This camera. I can't see shit. Alright. Now playing around with the AA palette. Let's move on to the silly color. What shall we do? Just realized once again, always before you apply makeup, especially if you're going to do an involved makeup, prosthetic makeup, there's a variety of skin preps before you apply any makeup. I don't want to waste this product. It's just doing this on my hand, no big deal. But usually I'll prep even forgot the name of this stuff. Anyways, silly color. Let's experiment. What should I do? Narrative Cosmetics. It's almost dry. This is AA. Yeah, it's pretty much. A little bit. When it's concentrated, it's still creamy. Cheap pipettes. See, this is a good one. need to go to the fiberglass store, get some of this 99% alcohol, or take another trip to Orlando to Reynolds Advanced Materials to get some other products. I'm not going to fill this whole thing up. Yes, that is Michael Davy Film and TV Makeup. I left links in the description. He makes a variety of products besides this prosthetic, cosmetic, RMG, and the silly color. I have a rigid collodion from him with matte, we call it matting agent in the rigid collodion. So, last year, several months back, I had a video series called Encapsulated Silicone Prosthetics. I think that was the title. It was something long and ridiculous, but I got up to part 5 or 4. See, it's been so long. It had to be shelved due to the fact, I'm sorry about the noise in the background, by the way. That's a fan. Yeah, I'm in the Florida room at the lab, quote unquote lab, is in a Florida room. So that project, the encapsulated silicone prosthetics, wasn't finished because it gets too warm back here, and I'm utilizing platinum silicone, and I don't feel like setting up inside the house like on a dining room table, which I've done before, but it's a huge pain in the ass. And you know, I live with other people, so it's pretty rude to leave that stuff set up. So dirty, but it's I used acetone for something for and it just melted some of this acrylic. So Davy's flesh tone. Say something. Silly color, straight silly color. I need to get more of this stuff. I left links in the description for Michael Davy. I already said that. I should leave a link for the Ben Nye. This is a cool palette, by the way. I really I dig it. It's a cream palette. It's really nice. Alright, so oh, look at that. Nice alcohol. Uh, Don't have the complexion palette. It's one palette I should get. Do have the what's a simplify? Does it have a red? Let's try the cream. Let's try it. We're doing a silly color, aren't we? RMG right in front of my face. Alright. Too much green. Turn that off. I'm gonna have to try to utilize the there we go. We're going to utilize some cream here. Sorry about the boom. That red's not good for complexion. Oh man, it's wrong red. That ain't a red. Darn it. Oh well. Okay, that is let this set up a little more. It's mainly RMG, Michael Davies, and some Ben Nye, utilizing Silicolor to seal it like an AA makeup. This is AA, alcohol activated. So, what was I was gonna mention something earlier and I blanked out. Oh, channel update. So, yeah, I did mention about the prosthetic silicone, encapsulated silicone prosthetic, which still has to be completed. Finish this.
You want me to make it?
Doesn't matter.
No.
Okay. Nah. Alrighty, we're gonna put some matte finish like to have the center. Yeah, what was I saying? Got interrupted, sorry. Channel update. So yeah, I want to finish that. Do more, I'm not sure if I want to do a series like that with tutorial. I'd rather show you a, as far as makeup application, like a before and after thing, maybe not necessarily every step of the way. I'm not sure. I'm just, I have other channels, and the other channel is related to guitar and music, and that's Mark's Gas Station. And there's a slew, here I go again, using the word slew. There's a slew of people on YouTube making the same exact videos that I am. Not exact, but repair, a modification to guitars. And I did several videos like that, and it's really boring. I don't even watch it back. I can't. It goes on for hours, and it's boring to me. So I don't want to do a step-by-step process unless it's really edited well. As far as application of makeups is concerned, I don't know. I maybe developed a certain way of doing it. I'm not sure, but I also want to start making, which I've compiled a lot of information on effect sequences and explaining what I did in a film that I worked on. And I've already started with one scene. It's an opening scene to a movie short called Bullet of Madness, where a gentleman ends at the beginning of the movie by utilizing a certain thing. I don't want to say it. This is going on YouTube, and certain words I don't want to say. But anyways, yeah, it's going to be kind of odd to, I'm going to have to censor out a certain element of this movie clip. Yeah, but then excuse me, hold on a second. Excuse me, just getting a drink. But I want to explain detail with diagrams. I've already started making a diagram for this sequence, and it's fairly simple. Which it'll be fairly short, and I want to redo the Psycho Dish as far as the commentary at the end. I actually want to start utilizing pictures of behind the scenes of that movie, of what I have. I have a lot of still shots. I don't have a lot of video of behind the scenes, but I have a lot of still shots. Do that. Kind of wanted to go out vlogging. As far as makeup effects around here, I don't know where to go for something like that, except for Reynolds Advanced Materials and stuff like that. Maybe a costume store. There's really nothing around here. But most likely go to Orlando for that kind of thing, for field trips and whatnot, or Reynolds Advanced Materials runs, which I might do coming up pretty soon. It's looking pretty dry. It's a little tacky, so let it sit for a bit more. yeah, I think I'm gonna do that a lot. To do the clip scene breakdowns of the shorts I worked on. Nothing. Big time. I can't do that with copyright issues and whatnot. Wow. Michael Davy silly colored. Yeah, it does. Does a good job. I have to clean this palette. It's on there pretty good. Eventually, I would like to have models, and then I could do application makeup that way. I really am limited with because I want to do prosthetic makeups, but I should touch up on basic out of kit stuff, which this essentially is out of kit, considered out of kit, because no prosthetics. No prosthetics. So yes, if you're in the Tampa Bay area, please contact me if you're interested in doing some makeup effects, prosthetics, effects sequences, practical effects, whatever. I have some camera equipment. We could do some video. Yeah. No minors, please. No minors. Do not contact me. If you're, I don't know. Should we keep it as a? I don't know, 20 on up, preferably over, or at least 25 years old. I don't want to do kids. I mean, don't want to practice on kids, please. Okay, that doesn't sound right. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about makeup effects. Let's not go there. But yeah, if you're in the Tampa Bay area, please contact me. Email me. If you're interested in doing these makeup projects. If not, I'm going to have to go up, visit Orlando. Maybe contact AOE Studios. Is it AOE? Jeez. I apologize if I don't get that right. Yeah, I might go there and network up there, possibly. The proper way of pouring cans like this is, instead of pouring, let me see, instead of pouring like this, which I just did, there's not that much in here. What you want to do is turn that around and pour from you get more control, sorry, pour from the top, like this. Oh. Like that, see the, right there. Oh, this is a bad camera. you want to do it like this, and the opening up at the top. So pouring from tin cans like this. Yeah, I need to get some alcohol. It's starting to run out. Yeah, you see I got a lot of paper towel. I normally use shop towels. Good sturdy that I could wash, reuse. The ones you get at Home Depot and paint section, or any hardware section. There's the rags, and shop towels, brushes here. It's a little bit tacky. Use some of the bag spray. PPI Skin Illustrator product. Bag spray, HD bag spray. Okay, I think we're good here. I have a hairdryer. It's packed away. So this is a combination of alcohol activated palettes, Ben Nye's cream palette, Michael Davy's RMG, Matthew Mungle AA, Real Creations AA, and some matting spray. I'm going to use a little powder, still a little tacky here and there. It almost feels like a PAX. Bag spray works pretty well. But I'm going to use or in our CMA. New color palette. That's a bit much. There we go. Well, that's it for the live stream. What else can I say about the channel? It's going to be not just makeup effects too. There's going to be, which I've already done a couple times, is the kit bash, which I actually kind of enjoy. It's almost like like sculpting. It is like sculpting. It's improvised sculpting. Sculpting. Alright, what time is it? It is 8 o'clock. It's pretty good. I think we're good. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you get something out of it. I'll leave links in the description. Stay tuned for more content with this channel. I don't know what else to say. Just gotta clean up this stuff. Clean my hand off. You can't see the matting spray coming out though. The little white dots. That's matting spray. It's a matting agent. It's the only thing I don't like about that. This is water-based. Matting spray. Shake well. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry about the noise. Please stay tuned. Please subscribe. Hopefully more exciting stuff will come with this channel, you know. I'll figure something out as far as something new instead of doing the usual tutorial stuff. But alright, well, thank you once again, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.